Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm the chip here in Borinquen Handmade, and in today's video we're going to be making a gemstone soap. I have my mom here as special guest. She's going to be doing the piping for this video. So now we're going to use the fragrance oil, lavender flowers from Nature's Garden. I tried using a local vendor's lavender fragrance oil, but I didn't like the scent. It didn't smell exactly like lavender. It smelled more like detergent lavender. So I'm going to be using this one because it's a tried and true one I've used, and it smells a lot like lavender. Con permiso, dama, está haciendo ruido. Suerte que lo divido. Nena, con permiso. According to their website, this fragrance oil discolors, but to a discolors to a white, kind of. Now, I usually like to put the fragrance oil in. I've used this before, but since I'm going to use 4 colors for this soap, I like putting in the fragrance oil first to see if it starts doing weird stuff. Now I'm going to put in my lye water solution. And I'm going to mix it until it reaches emulsification. Now that it's been incorporated, I'm going to split this into 4 batches. I've already poured in all the colors into the containers to make the process a lot faster, because this recipe I'm using gets to trace pretty quickly. And since I want to do a drop swirl, I need to work pretty fast for it to, you know, not to get too hard. I'm going to mix this from the lightest color to the darkest color, the lightest color being the white part. Now, I didn't put in a lot of white because since supposedly this fragrance oil whitens, I'm not gonna, you know, need it to be extremely white at the end of the day. You just need to make sure that white is mixed. Now I'm going to go with this one, which is my light purple. Since I don't own a lot of purples, I used only two kinds of purples I already had, and I put in some white into some of them, hoping that that's going to, you know, differentiate them enough. We'll know if they're different, if they look different tomorrow when we cut this soap. Great, so let's put this into our mold as best as we can. So let's start with the cream color that's supposed to end up white. Just a bit of that. Just make sure it touches every corner. Let's go with the lightest one. The lightest purple. That kind of looks gray. So since it's pretty up there in terms of trace, I'm going to be mixing it up with the spatula, and hopefully it's gonna look fine once we cut it. This channel has turned into how to save your soap when things go wrong type of channel, instead of me just showing you guys how I make soap. So let's just put in the soap, all the soap we can, before it gets too hard. Okay, let's finish with this white one. The other hands you see are my mom's, and she doesn't want to put on gloves even though I told her to. So don't follow her example. Put on gloves. Now let's finish with this purple. Things aren't looking too bad. I mean, they're looking bad, but not too bad. It was worse with the half and half soap. This one isn't going that bad. Alright, now we're going to try to make the inside look decent. So I'm gonna use this wooden spatula thing. Just stick it in there and start moving it around. Hopefully this will make it look okay and not as wonky. So the plan was to do a drop swirl, but things didn't go as planned. You know, this channel is improvisations all the time. So hopefully things will go fine. Now, we're going to do my typical thing that for those of you that have been watching me for a while know I like a smooth top for my piping. So let's smooth this out as much as we can and the top has been smoothed, so let's clean up the edges and mix the piping. Making the first 3 dollops, so mom keeps doing the rest. So let's start with this corner. You guys know, if you've seen my other videos, that I'm extremely bad with the open round tip. Hopefully mom, that's taking a lot of bakery classes, will do it better than I am. This is mom now. Hola, altita. Ahí, como esa del medio que hiciste. Ahí. Now this is the first time, I mean, mom has helped me with my soaps before, but this is the first time she's actually piping with me in a video. So if you saw my coffee soap extra large video, you would have seen mom helping me out. But that was like what I call a basic soap, which doesn't have piping. So these more creative soap ones, I usually do it on my own, but since mom stayed with me last night and I had to do some business related stuff and make some soaps, I told her if she wanted to help me pipe this soap, and she's helping me out. This soap is going to be an Amethyst Gem Soap. I'm going to be putting real gemstones on the sides. So for those of you who want to buy the soap, be careful. Be careful because we don't want you to get cut with the stone. I wanted to do the gemstone soap because after you finish with the soap, you can always keep the gems and use them for whatever you want. They're raw gemstones, so for those of you who like energies and soap, this is gonna be the soap for you. I'm going to be adding a small chant you can say while you're showering to charge the gems. I've already charged them with good energies for all of you guys who are going to buy the soap. But if you wanna put in some different intentions, then you can charge them as you want. So these are the gemstones I'm using. They're pretty large, so I'm going to put them at the sides and hopefully they'll cut fine. So I'm going to try to take the, like make them rest against the soap. It kind of broke it, but the gem looks nice in it. So I'm sorry for the rooster. So I bought these stones and they brought, like the package they came in brought a lot of big stones. And I'm like, I only needed like less than an inch stones, please. I need them for soap. The vendor might think I'm crazy, but oh well. He doesn't have to like it. I do. And you guys do. So this is the first integration to a gemstone line of soaps I want to make. This is the amethyst. The next one I'm going to be making is a rose quartz. After the rose quartz, I am going to try to get my hands on citrine or lapis lazuli. I really like the color of that gem. And I'm going to keep making these. I thought of integrating them with the line of horoscope soap I had. But I think I'm going to make two different collections for that one. The gem collection and then the horoscope collection. And maybe if people like it enough, I might integrate them and put gems on the horoscope ones. There we have it. I'm going to be bringing you in for a close-up so you can see the gems. Well, here we go. This is the gemstone. Like, the light is not giving it justice. It looks a lot more purplish, a lot prettier in person. So the putting in the gems, the soap kind of got all wonky and ugly, but that's okay. Hopefully the inside will be better. You can see the shimmer bounce off the stones and the soap. Now we're going to wait from 18 to 24 hours to cut this soap tomorrow. And we are back the next day to cut this soap. Let's see how it looks inside. Hopefully it's not too bad. So this is what it looks like on the inside, with a little gem at the side. It's not what I was aiming for, but it's not bad. So let's keep cutting and see how the rest of it looks. It's not so bad. So you have a lot of items, huh? It's still pretty soft. You can see maybe this big chunk of purple in the middle. Here's a little rock. And the piping is really even. And it's right in the middle. You guys know my piping does not end up in the middle. Well, that's what I expect from a pro pickup. Well, someone knows how to pick up everything. Mom. So much for the rest of these. This one has a different pattern for the rest, as you can see here. I like this time a lot better than this one. So these are the finished pieces. They ended up pretty nice. Some of them have really big rocks and the other ones have medium rock. They're not exactly what I imagined, but they ended up better than I thought they were gonna end up because of the disaster that happened yesterday. And the piping ended up really good. I usually have small spaces in my piping, but this one doesn't have that much at all. And as you can see, it's actually in the middle because you know some of my piping ends up wonky. So this stuff will be up in the shop real soon. I really hope you guys like this video. I didn't talk that much in this video compared to others, but even so, thank you for watching, and as always, be kind to one another and let's help each other out.